Hey there, Libra. This is Joy with Joy of the World, here to take an intuitive peek into the energies going on around you. Friends and subscribers, welcome back. And if you're new to this channel, be sure you click that subscribe button and ring the bell. They'll notify you anytime I post new videos. Also, if you find you like the content we provide here at Joy of the World, give us that big thumbs up, like, and share. Also, be sure to leave all your comments down below to let me know how this energy is working for you and what is unearthing in your life. This channel is here to help support you, to bring you forth into your best, bold, most beautiful life. Also, thank you to those of you who've given donations into the channel. Man, it makes my life just that much easier. I appreciate you. So, Libra, okay, you are turning away love and prosperity. That could be love and money, but prosperity is also a whole lot more than money. Imagine it's opportunities, it's gifts, it's energies, it's things like that. Hey there. Oh, no worries. I'll pause it. Hey there, Libra. This might be a little bit of a bumpy ride because, as you can tell from my crazy hair, my air conditioning blewed up the other day. And so the repairmen are in and out, working on it for me to get it going again. So, anyways, you've been turning away love. And in turning away love, you're not even recognizing the prosperity that is in front of you. I knew it looks like it's behind you here. But turning your back on this, you're now turning your back on that, so you're in a quandary. Okay, so I see some moon-mindedness going on there. You check out where your moon is in your chart. Maybe see a video this week on that very sign. But it's the problems are very far beneath you, but it seems that you have a bit too much time on your hands. And with that time, it's being used against you. It's almost like I see the winds are calm and still here, but it's like letting it juxtapose and play your scales to dissipate excess energy. But excess energy could be put about in different areas of your life. Think about it. You could put it into your savings. If this were money, if we look at it as money, you could put this into your savings. You could put it into investing in yourself, educating yourself, training up on new techniques or new giftings, or following bents and desires or passions that you have to round out who you are and like up the ante of your meaning, the feel good, the enjoyment, and the pleasure of life. But here, you're kind of standing your ground in your power. And you're like, it is my power to decide what I call in and what I let in. But that's the thing. No man is an island, meaning we are not just ourselves here. We are dancing with this giant cosmic energy called life. It's beyond the planets. It's beyond God. It is beyond our mindset. It is all the workings together of why we came. And if you're here, you chose to come. Okay? And if you chose to come, you chose to interact, engage, and move about with this energy. So if you want to stand here juxtaposing yourself, pouring out your will and your way to get what you want, you're missing what you've asked for. What you've asked for is what you want. And these opportunities, these awards, these rewards, this energy of the sword, of the air, of the Libra is showing up right here for you. You don't know how divinely connected you are. Okay. So we're going to start on this, how to understand that, how divinely connected you are, because the Four of Cups is directly under that. And this is an obstacle, something getting in the way. And you see who and how you are as a problem, as a bit of an issue. Is like, let me control it, let me change it, let me alter it, because that's why people don't love me. That's why people have left me or whatever. But what it is remember, this mind is rejecting these good opportunities that are coming directly at you, but you don't see it as such. You see yourself as a problem instead of as this pleasure, this enjoyment that other people are finding that you are. Okay? You've been hell-bent on making this hard on yourself. And therefore it has, well, I can see it's caused a bit of fire. Fire and air create wildfires, and that creates a massive destruction because it goes beyond its boundaries, beyond its containment. And as you're doing that, you're showing me very much the Wheel of Fortune, the Zodiac, the Eye of God, that you're going beyond your boundaries, wanting what's not yours. Why? Your divine self, your higher self, your intelligent self, which is actually what this is. This is where you've gotten stuck in your humanity of viewing it from your perspective down here on earth, instead of letting your unconscious, letting your God consciousness show you the life that has been brought in for you that makes you completely happy and is everything you've ever asked for or could want, okay? But you can't have it all at once. It's it coming in, just like all the meals you don't want to eat at once. You want to enjoy it along the way, to have these happenstances, these opportunities, these surprises, these awards. You keep talking about awards and rewards. They're Libra. But I see that there's a bit of a path and a way being made, but it's like you're going about it the wrong way. And I don't say right or wrong here, but it's like directional. Okay? That if you're wanting to get over there, you're not going to go this way. You can, and you'll have to get the key, go out the door, go out the gate, go out the whatever, go all the way around and come around there to do what was right here, what you were looking straight at, what was head on in front of you. So I would say maybe take a little time to exercise your permission of the word yes, not just the word no. But what I hear you clearly saying is it has been the yes but. So take the but, drop the but off your yes, and get off your butt. The Queen of Wands, see her sitting down, holding on, wanting that ancient to come meet you where you're at. But you've become so sedentary that you've gotten stuck in this pattern, this way, in this energy. And that's why the Four of Cups showed up. You haven't seen this opportunity that is right in front of you. And I'm telling you, friend, what you're showing me right now is it's in front of you in the mirror. The opportunity is you. Opportunity is you. To have this divine, magnificent life, this life of ease and pleasure and joy and spontaneity and some surprise, but also some rhythm and rhyme to it as well. They're having me finger that for a second. Yes, some divine order. We have the Emperor coming in, like putting your mind to it and opening your mind to it. This cycle of life that you've been going through, that it may not be happening the way you thought it should, but that's because your divine self knows better, but that's where you're stuck. You're stuck in insisting on now. But let me tell you right now, if you put your watermelon seeds in the ground, you're not going to get a ripe watermelon. Well, in certain places you will. But in the majority of the United States, you're not going to, because it's not going to have the time for it to come to full maturity. And just leaving it on the vine or plucking it, pulling it in the house will not bring it to the fullness and the ripeness. So obedience, synergy, blessings, those things, they require right timing. Not just right action. And it doesn't mean right or wrong. It just means doing what you know, following that fire, following that passion, but doing it at the right time, right place, that type of thing. Remember, if it's contained within the fire pit or in the oven or in the grill, fire's fantastic. It's a facilitator of your desires and your dreams if it's self-contained right in your own zodiac. But if you begin to step out of your own bounds, it kind of takes over and it creates destruction to where even what you want couldn't get to if it tried. All right. So under that Dreamer of Swords, which is your future divine self, if you will allow your intuition not to be played against yourself, but it's actually all the eyes. It's all the eyes. Let's get an angel on this because it's talking about the intelligence, the intuition, your instinct. Okay. So how can they get on board? You're blocking your sun, Libra. You're blocking your sun, okay? You're not wanting to be known for who you are. You're wanting to be known for what you can do. You're an air sign, friend. You're an air sign. Malkuth, ground the kingdom. Get your head about you, friend. Listen, gather your mind, gather your thoughts. Allow yourself to be head and shoulders above the rest. Allow it to be favor. Allow it to be this... They're talking about the instituting of the favor, of giving permission for your key to begin to operate, for your energy to begin to synergize, for your abundance and your bounty to flow down, for the Milky Way to spring forth its blessing upon you, okay? And it's a lot of mystical, like, esoteric type talk, but it's straight up legit. Underneath that Dreamer of Swords, we have the King of Swords. And you become a mastermind, a master of your mind. That is part of your assignment here, is to do that and to get in touch with the rhythms and the timing of life. It's kind of like you've so being of air and being the scale, you feel yourself being moved and navigated by the energy of life, that it kind of bends you a little bit and gets you irritated, like, I want my say, I want my control in this. But what you need to know is this is your divine self. That's the essence of life that you feel divining and moving you the most, is your pure perfect self that can see the whole big picture, that is working and crafting this song for your life, writing this theme song for your life that you agreed upon before you even got here. Okay, so begin to tame and temper this energy. Okay, let it be a meeting of the minds. See, here we've got the bow, and here we've got the sword. Let it be a meeting of the minds. Not just your standards, but also your goals and your dreams. Let them begin to synergize and watch life conspire to bring that about. Just start fresh, start new, start now. Okay, I'm beginning to let go a little bit. Let go of that need to control and begin to flow with it. You can keep a watchful eye. Look at this. This is 360. 360 totally. That's the head and shoulders above the rest. And begin to get into the intimacy, the rhythms of the understanding of who you are and what you are here for, what those feelings that you desire, the pleasure and enjoyment that you seek here on this planet, the connections you want to make, the home you want to live in, the safety, the security, some of those things. And so just continuing to react in a way that is undermining the very thing that you desire. Okay? So it has a lot to do with timing here. So I want to get a cosmic tarot on the timing, just because I feel like a finger being put down right now. On the timing for Libra here. That was way too much. What just happened? Oh, hang on. There's one. Then it just felt like a mighty flip. And it was just one card, but I'm telling y'all, it felt like a chunk. Like 10 or 20 flipped in my hand at one time, which is not the case. So that means this is a big deal. The devil. Okay, so I am a Capricorn sun, so it's neither here nor there for me. But in this case, I'm a little insistent and irritated, as you're allowing your mind to be your own enemy. You're allowing it to play devil's advocate against yourself, that like if something feels good or feels right or feels easy, then you undermine it. Or then when it's hard, you get mad that it's not easy and whatever, so you overwork it. So it's that being out of sync with yourself. Being out of sync with yourself is what's been keeping you in bondage. And not just bondage. It's like it's been mass destruction in your world. It has been, you've been stuck there a long time because it's got the Taurian ring in your nose. Being led about by this. And the thing is you're kind of seeing it as something fun. Something that you agree with and get along with. But it's not at all. Tell me, I'm going to get a credit card on this devil about Libra. Bridge that gap. Bridge that gap. You don't realize there's something in the middle. Like that between a rock and a hard place. We don't know what the between is. So what is the between? Here's a card hanging. Jump in. Jump in the space in between, in the rest, in the breath, in the pause. The space between the inhale and the exhale. There's a third party going on here. Okay. Let's find out about that third party. What is going on in this third party energy? That's the trouble. Okay, so you're having trouble with your stand. You know the Libra is the scale of justice, but it's the stand that holds the scales. So you didn't realize the power and the permission that this dominant, well, I'll go ahead and show you. I haven't looked into it, but this fiery energy going on here. Hang on. Hey there, Libra, I am back. So anyways, as you can tell from this crazy hair, air conditioning repairman, they said the unit is shot. But at least they cut the fan on so that there's air blowing in here now. So if you see me glistening, you know why. But I don't quite know where we're at, so give me just a second to get back in. I know we were going to get a card to find out about the devil and bridging that gap. Well, so let's just trust how the world flows. It flows perfectly right. So I'm going to jump in with this Eight of Wands that we have here under Malkuth, ground, and the kingdom. And look at this. It's about the rising up of your rulership. I know Eight of Wands supposed to be fast communication, coming in, action, travel, all that sort of thing. But it's about a quick uprising of your kingdom, of your authority, of your power, of this knowingness. That 360 here isn't just like the output visual. To me, it's about that holisticness of understanding your whole divine self and how to move about in and through that energy, how to work the post of the scale and to bring your energy inward to begin to still and calm those bowls, those receptors on either end, so that you're not being tossed about, that you're not thinking that life is working against you or holding out on you, but that makes you in turn grip and hold on to your own power and your ability and permission, right, to say no when life is saying say yes. And it wants you to say yes to this 360, this wholeness, this power to revitalize yourself, to awaken the dreamer, and to trust the cosmic divine balance, to trust yourself here, friend, okay? To not be played by this mindset anymore, because the devil has to do with the mindset of, like, remember the devil on one shoulder, the angel on the other, do this, do this, do this, do this. Man, let's swipe away that noise and chatter, that your mind gets quiet and still and calm, that you can come to peace with who you are and begin to navigate this new energy that you've got going on. So that's what I want to do now. We're going to look at this new energy that you've got going on. What's between the gap, right? What's being bridged here? What is that bridge? That bridge is showing up like a promise for you guys. So what is the promise coming in here for Libra that brings that synergy of the scales to come together? And it's recover. You are important. You are important. And here I see you working out that energy. It's interesting. It's like somebody who's doing pull-ups, being able to strengthen your shoulder girdle. I mean, whether you're being led to do real pull-ups or not, I don't know, but it has to do with keeping the strength in your arms, the ability to stabilize, because as you stabilize these, you're going to stable your eyes, your vision, your instinct, your understanding. So I'm in another cosmic, because I had to turn that guy over, because you know what? That has not been fun for you, because you're ready to have those awards that you were talking about. Yeah, look at this. 6 of Wands. That victory, that mastery of self, like doing away with that pride, because in the case, this devil was showing up like the negative pride energy, not like pride in work well done or who you are, how you accomplish certain things. This had to do with that, like that intimidation, manipulation type energy, that lording authority type energy. If you're beneath me, you need to submit to my authority type of thing. And you're like, yes, stepping on out there, Joy, because we don't like that. But here it's golden, it's glory. It has to do with your will aligning with destiny's will and getting on that same page, being able to move in this wholeness energy of the 360 of this empowerment mindset, of giving yourself permission to flourish and come along and to get into union. They're talking about union and intimacy, so that's lower chakra realm going on there. Okay. So getting in union with your intimacy, Libra. Getting in union with your soul speak, with your divine self-trust. Understanding who you are and what you're here for and what you're made of, and enjoying the process, enjoying that journey, allowing life to afford you these opportunities and to see them as such, to step into them with confidence and boldness and begin to understand your instrument and the rhythm of your song. I like that for you, Libra. Hey, thanks. I enjoy this journey. Talk to you soon. Bye.